think that's a really positive plus to this model. And in addition, other factors that I would say would weigh into it are cost, for sure. If you look at a traditional law firm budget, the office rental space is a huge portion of that budget. And that's substantially eliminated with the virtual model, which I think is helpful. Also, time. Lawyers are some of the most time-pressured professionals in the United States. And so when you have an opportunity not to commute every day, which many people spend at least an hour plus in their cars every single day, when you take that away, and you also take away the concept, although it can be fun, of the endless office water cooler chit-chat, which can suck up a lot of time, I think that's helpful in helping lawyers with their time management issues. And also, and I talk about this quite a bit in my first ABA article that I wrote, the concept of lifestyle. Does it fit in with your lifestyle? Do you like it? And for me, I played college tennis. I'm a lifelong athlete, and I like going to the gym every day. I work out pretty much every day. And if I'm not meeting with a client, if I don't have some sort of professional meeting, I think I can absolutely be just as effective of a lawyer wearing a t-shirt and some running shorts and sitting in here working as I do, dressing up in my suit and pearls and going downtown. It doesn't affect the quality of my work.
Right. So we talked about environmental footprint. Having a virtual firm would have a smaller footprint.
Mm-hmm.
There's certainly cost implications. What are some of the disadvantages of having a virtual law firm?
I think that there are primarily two. And the first one is, depending on how you set it up, you may have increased technology cost as opposed to what you would have in a brick and mortar firm. So you just need to keep that in mind and be prepared and ready for that. And the second factor, dare I say it, is the concept of professional isolation. I think many attorneys are really concerned about that. The idea, that they're just going to shuffle into work every day in their pajamas and sit there, mindlessly tapping on their computer and never have talked to another human being outside the course of the day. And I think that is a factor. If you are the kind of attorney that really relies on your office for your primary professional interaction and you're not getting that, it might not work for you personally. For me, I'm on the board of directors for a nonprofit. I belong to women's business groups. I belong to bar groups. I speak. I certainly get out. I don't sit at my desk all the time. But if I was, I would feel a little isolated in the environment.
So you're finding other ways basically to have some of that interaction that you miss from having a traditional office.
Precisely, yeah.
So if an attorney is interested in starting a virtual law firm, is this something that a traditional brick and mortar, 5 to 10 attorneys, 1 or 2 attorneys in a solo shop downtown could transition to, or is this really something that you have to start from the get-go? You're a new attorney or new to going out on your own. You want to hang out a shingle, and this is the way you decide to do it.
Oh, I think absolutely a firm that's in the midstream course of their business could switch over and adopt a virtual model. And particularly with what the legal industry as a whole has gone through as a